Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I'm going to show you how to eat a persimmon and do a taste test. A persimmon, there's a lot of varieties, but there's two main ones, especially that we get here in the United States. The Hichaya, which looks kind of like a heart-shaped fruit, and then you have one that looks kind of like a tomato, and this is a Fuyu. And I'm going to be talking about the differences between the two. There are some differences. And also tasting both of them and tell you what they taste like. And where do these come from? They come mainly from China. China grows the most of them. And they originated from that area. But they're grown in Japan, in South Korea, in Brazil, in Spain. And California grows them. And other places in the United States. And they are a fall crop. So that's when you can find them in the stores. And they're not super expensive. I got at my ranch market, I got 3 of them for $1. At my normal grocery store, they were $1 each. So let me bring the camera in for a closer look and tell you more about them. All right, so here is a closer look at the persimmon. Pretty neat. These actually are both products from the United States. So these were grown here in the United States. Sometimes they are imported, but like I mentioned earlier, they do grow here in the United States. And the two varieties, the Hichaya and the Fuyu, I might be pronouncing those wrong, are called astringent and non-astringent. And what that means is the Hichaya is an astringent fruit. You can't eat it. Well, you can, but you're not supposed to until it's fully ripe because it contains tannins, kind of like acorns have tannins in them. And then what happens if you eat it if you eat it with the tannins, it'll have like a chalky taste and just not good for you. So you want to wait until it's nice and soft and fully ripe before you eat it. Now the Fuyu is a non-astringent, meaning it still has a little bit of tannin in it, but not enough to be harmful. You can eat this in 2 stages, when it's fully ripe, or not quite as ripe, when it's more hard, like an apple, depending on the texture that you want. Pretty cool. Some health benefits of these, of both of them, is they're super high in nutrients. Just one of these fruits has about 118 calories, full of fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K, vitamin B6, potassium, copper, manganese, full of antioxidants, and they may benefit heart health, may help reduce inflammation, and they support healthy vision. Some ways that you can eat it fresh. You can dry them like other dried fruit, like apricots. You can bake them and then drizzle like honey and powdered sugar on them. You can also make pudding with it. Pretty awesome. And then there's a variety of other uses that you can do with them. All right, so how do we eat one? Well, there's a lot of variety of ways that you can eat it. I just like to eat them fresh. And you could just cut off the top here if you want. A lot of people, you'll just cut it off. Sometimes you can just dig this little top part off with your finger. If it's soft enough, you can do that. Like that, I can just pull it right out. And one thing that's neat about these is there are no pits in the middle. So you can just eat this whole thing. You can eat it without this little sticker on it. Don't want to eat that. You can eat this like an apple. Just like this, if you want to hold it and eat it. Or just cut it in half. See on the inside? It reminds me of kind of like a plum on the inside. And then you can just cut them into wedges. That's a common way to serve them fresh. Just cut them into wedges like that. And then you can eat them just like that. Another way that you can do it is when they're really, really soft, is you can just scoop them out. Cut off the top and just scoop it out with a spoon. And so this is a more crisp one. And now I want to show you what a what this other one looks like. This one's going to be a lot more juicy. This one's a lot more ripe. And look at the difference. Look how dark it is on the inside compared to this. Both of these ones are edible both ways. This one you don't want to eat when it's hard like this. You want to eat it when it's nice and soft like this one. Okay? I also want to cut into the Hichaya and show you what that one looks like. Sometimes you can't pull off the top, or it's just too hard, so you can just cut around it. A lot of people will just cut it down the side like this. And that's kind of what it looks like. This variety, it looks almost the same. And some people will cut them like this way. And look how cool that star is on the inside. Isn't that pretty neat when you cut it that way? Pretty cool. And so you can cut them flat like this and then dry these out in like a dehydrator if you want the dried version. Or just put it in there halfway like this and bake it in the oven and then drizzle honey on it. Pretty awesome. Time for a taste test. Grab this piece right here. Oh yeah. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. And depending on the persimmon, the skin is very edible, but it may be a little bit more hard or tough than others. This one is kind of tough. It's still easy to eat it, but some people will just take the skin off. Really, really sweet. The texture is like a mix between an apricot and a plum. Very soft texture. Super, super sweet. Very, very good. Now I want to taste this other one, the apple one. Kind of like an apple. Mmm. Mmm. So the more firm Fuyu persimmon, the texture was closer to an apple as opposed to a mix between a plum and a apricot. Maybe like a pear texture, almost like that, but more soft, but more still has a little crunch to it, kind of. But super yum. It's not quite as sweet as when it's more ripe. Now I want to taste the other kind, the Hichaya. Let you know what that one tastes like. So this one has an instant chalky taste to it, and that means it wasn't quite ripe yet. And so what you want to do is you'll want to let it sit and become more ripe before eating it. But you'll know that right away once you take a bite into it, your mouth will get all kind of chalky. And the taste is still there. It's still nice and sweet, but it's just not quite ripe yet. And that's a good indication that you just need to let them ripen up more. But these persimmons are amazing. My recommendation is to just stick with the Fuyu ones. Those are the most common ones to find anyway, and you can, you don't have to worry about the tannins one bit. And if you do accidentally eat one that has a little bit of not quite ripe yet, don't worry about it. The chalky taste in your mouth will go away after a little bit. But bottom line, persimmons are super delicious, super nutritious. If you haven't tried one, go out and see if you can find one and give it a taste. And let me know what you think down in the comments. If you've already had one, let me know what you think about them down in the comments. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.